Most often, Cayce used the language of traditional Christianity. However, the ideas in the readings are deeply ecumenical, so that the pattern of Jesus' life is presented as a pattern for every soul in the earth.
Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, thy neighbor as thyself. This the whole law. This the whole answer to the world, to each and every soul. This is the answer to the world conditions as they exist today. Man's answer to everything has been power. Power of money, power of position, power of wealth, power of this, that, or the other. This has never been God's way. Will never be God's way. Rather, little by little, line upon line, here a little, there a little, each thinking rather of the other. Make the world a better place because you have lived in it.
When the Association for Research and Enlightenment was formed in 1931, the purpose was to research and make available practical insights from Cayce's psychic readings. Today, the ARE community has grown to tens of thousands of members around the world, regional offices, and programs that include international outreach, conferences, and educational activities. A graduate degree program is available through Atlantic University, and the Harold J. Riley School of Massotherapy trains individuals in the concepts of massage and holism found in the Cayce readings. Even now, the purpose of these ever-growing organizations is to allow individuals the opportunity to research the Cayce information for themselves, letting them discover ways in which this material can be practically applied in daily life.
The specific information in the Edgar Cayce readings that was given years ago for thousands of people is just as relevant today.
I think the beating heart of the ARE would be people who are committed to doing the best job they can do of living their ideals and purposes.
Our goal is not to escape the earth. It's not to get out of the physical. It's not to wait just for heaven and then everything will be all right. The goal from the Cayce perspective is that we need to bring heaven into the earth. That the very best we can think of, our goal is to bring it here, because we are children of the divine, and that we came to the earth for a reason. And that reason really is to manifest the spirituality of the God into the earth.
When I try to think what this work might be like decades and decades from now, I imagine that Edgar Cayce's readings will be readily available and accessible in a wide variety of ways throughout the world. But at the same time, my hope is that the ideas in those readings will have inspired creative endeavors and new initiatives and new ways of doing the kinds of things Edgar Cayce did well into the 21st century and beyond.
Much of the information given hasn't even been tapped yet.
Who will help me most? And he says, God. What word?
Members of the ARE come from all walks of life and spiritual traditions. Perhaps these words of Edgar Cayce best describe the ongoing work of the association.
Neither I nor the association that carries on the work with the readings has anything to sell, nor has any instant answers. What we do have is a body of information. Of this information, I can only say that in my life, and in the lives of many of those who have come in contact with the readings, there seems to be much that is a help. If this knowledge is to be of any lasting benefit to mankind, it will require open-minded, intelligent research by men and women in all walks of life, engaged in a cooperative effort. There are no barriers to prevent any individual from taking part in the association.
The legacy of this kind and gentle man lives on today in the extraordinary work that he left behind, and in the people who keep his dream alive through the Association for Research and Enlightenment. It is an association of people, built upon the information contained in the Edgar Cayce readings. Information that has touched the lives of millions. Information that has proven valuable for nearly a century. Information that explores our relationship with God, one another, and ourselves. As individuals grasp the concepts in the Edgar Cayce readings, they can transform themselves and in turn transform society.
All knowledge is to be used in the manner that will give help and assistance to others. And the desire is that the laws of the Creator be manifested in the physical world.